In Grenada, several cultural forms and practices have helped to promote economic outcomes, while others have helped to undermine such outcomes. There is a collective Grenadian impulse, I believe, that promotes a sense of community and that has yielded positive economic outcomes. While this may not be as widespread as it once was, that instinct for community was manifested in the form of maroons for house or boat building, cane cutting times, etc. Those collective efforts help to promote positive economic outcomes such as reduced labor cost. Collective savings is another positive practice. The Susu was and still is a notable example. A culture of cooperative societies still exists through credit unions and savings unions in schools. I think such positive cultural practices must be nurtured and sustained. Another cultural practice was female entrepreneurship and thrift. I can still remember the days when my grandmothers made farine, coconut oil, starch, sugar cake, fudge, guava cheese, and they sold to villagers. They also dried fish and corned pork as survival strategies for their families. They knew well how to add value to the produce from the land and from the sea. The question becomes, how can we learn the principles that guided the behaviors of our elders and apply them to today's political economy? We must instill in young people the value of hard work, thrift, and entrepreneurship. We must reclaim that sense of community, which is one of the foundation pillars of our Grenadian and Caribbean identity. Given global uncertainties, I think it is imperative that Grenadian people find creative ways to achieve positive economic outcomes through community organizing and collective endeavors. On the negative side, however, I think Grenadians are generally laid back and risk averse, and these cultural norms have to some extent undermined economic outcomes.